Today we're going to replace the canister purge solenoid on this 2015 Chevy Tahoe with a 5.3 liter engine. And so we're looking at it from the driver's side here. And the first thing we need to do is really get this air intake assembly out of the way. And so we've got a couple breather hoses here on either side, and there's some gray clips. Now all I have to do is push down on those, and that's going to release the clip. I'm not going to try and pry it or remove it, but simply squeezing it down helped release it. I could slide it off here. Got the one on the other side as well. I'm going to remove that. Now I'm simply going to use a screwdriver, or we could use a 5/16 socket and nut driver to get this off. I'm going to simply loosen the clamp, and we'll move that out of the way. That kind of really opens up some access here. And now we can see our purge solenoid. So we've got this thing mounted directly to the intake, which is where our vacuum's going to come. And then this is the canister purge line, which goes all the way back to the evap canister in the back of the vehicle. So just like those other connectors, I'm going to squeeze the gray tab, maybe give it a little bit of a twist, but just like that, I was able to remove the line. Now it's important to kind of tap on the line, look for any debris in there. Quite often, if we've got faulty canister purge solenoid, we might have sucked some debris, and certainly we do not want to see any raw fuel in here. But I've only got one bolt holding this in place, so I'm going to use a ratchet with a 10mm socket, and obviously using an extension here, and I'm going to remove the bolt. So I'll thread that out, get it removed, and now remove the solenoid. You can see there's a rubber grommet right here. I'll zoom in for you so we can see the grommet where the bolt was, as well as a little rubber O-ring where it gets inserted into the intake manifold. We can see we've still got the electrical connector here. I could have unplugged it first, but it was a little easier to do once it's outside the vehicle, and I could kind of get my fingers on it. Just like that, we've removed the purge solenoid. So now I'm going to take my new purge solenoid. Now it's not bad if you have a little bit of clean engine oil or something to kind of help lubricate this O-ring. You can see this comes with a new bolt, and so it might not even be a bad idea to make our electrical connection while it's accessible. Locked in good and tight. I will slide this into place. Want to make sure it's in there tight. Now I'm going to install my line, tighten down my bolt, reinstall the intake here, make sure I get all of these breather hoses clipped on, otherwise we might set some other trouble codes. Now I'm going to go back in with my scan tool. I'm going to clear any trouble codes that may have been set. I'm going to test the system again. I can bidirectionally control this purge solenoid. Typically it's on a percentage of duty cycle. I'm going to ramp it up, make sure I'm capable of pulling a vacuum, and also of maintaining and even releasing that vacuum. And so once that's all done, we can call this job complete and hand it back to our customer. Hopefully now you understand a little bit more about what it takes to replace the canister purge solenoid on a Chevy Tahoe with a 5.3.